Okay, this is the kind of video that can really make people upset, okay? Your panties could be in knots by the time you close off this video. That's right. It's about to get a little negative up in here. And if you don't like hearing that sort of thing, then maybe you can go back to watching the Care Bear Countdown or whatever you were watching earlier. But I'm about to single out a guy that I thought was ready to make the jump to the NHL. But as of right now, I feel like he's laying down and I'm just poking him with a stick saying, "Come on, man, get up and do something." But before I reveal who this player is, I want you guys to let me know which player has disappointed you the most so far during the preseason, because there are a few to choose from. The biggest disappointment for me so far during the Habs preseason has been the play of Ryan Poehling. Okay, now I know Poehling is not the kind of player that's going to wow you or make your jaw drop with some crazy stick-handling wizardry, but for the love of Patrice Brisebois, you gotta do something out there. You got to get noticed. Score a goal! Throw that big frame of yours around. Show some emotion. Threaten to rip somebody's head off and shit down their neck. Or jump in the other team's bench. Just do something. We all know the backstory here. Poehling's very first NHL game of his career was somewhat of a fairy tale. Okay, that's the kind of story you sit your grandkids on your lap and you tell them later in life. The guy single-handedly bitch slapped the Toronto Maple Leafs. It was awesome. But it also gave some pretty unrealistic expectations in the eyes of hockey fans. The very next season, he would go on to just have a goal and an assist in the NHL in 27 games before getting his ass sent back down to the AHL. A lot of people were disappointed at the time, but last year he went out and began making some noise down there in Laval. He actually upped his level of play and he put up some pretty impressive numbers. Look at these. 25 points in 28 games with the Rocket. That was awesome. I was proud. Not gonna lie, I was proud. But this is exactly why myself and many others thought that, maybe with all the changes that have taken place down the middle, maybe this preseason is the one where Poehling kinda has a coming out party. He actually cracks the lineup and solidifies a spot on the team. But for me, personally, I haven't seen a whole lot of anything from him. Yeah, he can win a face-off. He's been making some decent plays out there, but you know who he kind of reminds me of? Jacob de la Rose. He's there. He isn't exactly doing anything bad, but there's not enough good things happening that makes you think, holy shit, he deserves to play in the NHL. Anyway, you know what? He might actually still make the team. In fact, it's a coin toss right now for Ryan Poehling, just because the Habs are weaker down the middle this season. But I also wouldn't exactly be shocked if he did get sent back down to the AHL for another year, while a gritty sandpaper type of guy like Cedric Paquette takes that fourth line role and flies like an eagle with it. And it may sound like I'm being a little cruel right now, maybe you think my expectations were too high or whatever, but I expected something more than what we've seen so far. Poehling is going to turn 23 years old in January. He's a first-round pick of the Habs back in 2017, and it is far from over for this guy. He could still go on to have a decent career as a two-way forward like we all dreamed, but as of right now, he's a hamburger out there. No cheese, no ketchup, no nothing. Just a plain old hamburger. I hope him the best, and I hope in the next video I get to praise him. But anyway, guys, that does it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.